Hi everybody, we're going to talk about the fourth quarter 2022 Corcoran report that just came out. Probably one of the biggest effects of this report is we're finally seeing in the numbers this time the effects of what we've been seeing throughout the year. A lot of different components have led up to the actual numbers that we're seeing come through in this report.
Throughout 2022, everybody was concerned about certain things that were happening, such as interest rates rising, economic fluctuations in the stock market, the war in the Ukraine, which was creating more of inflation, and people were wondering about recession. And in the fourth quarter, that's where all the numbers kind of landed, and that's where we are today.
Let's start with Manhattan. And overall sales volume was definitely down in the fourth quarter compared to what we saw earlier in the year. As a matter of fact, it was 24% lower than what we saw a year ago. Fourth quarter of 2021, but we all know 2021 was out of control. We've been saying it all year long. We can't compare it. It's data. This is what we do. We compare numbers. Overall, we're down from a year ago. We're still in a good place though.
The amount of closings in 2022 were so low that they rivaled the closings in 2008. We were in the business in 2008. We certainly know what was going on. This is still a good market. Yet, these are the numbers.
Despite the lower than normal sales volume, we actually had an increase in the average sales price and the median price. Now that's important to note because it sounds good. It's really due to new development sales and some really incredible record-breaking sales that we had overall last quarter.
What we found in the fourth quarter was that there was a decrease in inventory in comparison to the third quarter. And that's because there was less inventory coming onto the market, less sellers putting their properties on the market for sale.
We actually saw a decrease of about 25% in sales volume in Brooklyn sales. This is largely due to a major shift in activity on the resale condo and co-op market.
So what we're finding in Brooklyn is that the sales activity is mirroring the market in Manhattan. There's less inventory coming on the market. Inventory is the key.
Much like Manhattan, it's new development in Brooklyn that has been incredibly busy. Places like Brooklyn Tower, Olympia, Quay Tower, 11 Hoyt, Brooklyn Point, these are all developments that have not only a good amount to pick from, but there's some pretty good deals to be made. Deals that you can get by working with people like us who know how to get them for you.
Days on the market has increased, especially evident in the first-time buyer, because their focus is going to be on monthly costs due to interest rates that have risen.
So, talking about 2023 predictions, what do we expect to see? Well, the good news is a lot of the economic leaders are no longer focused 100% on recession. So that's great news for us and for our market. We've also kind of gotten the feeling that interest rates have likely topped out based on discussions with all of our lenders. So that's also some really good news. So great points as we head into 2023 for buyers and sellers.
So basically, the sky is not falling. We are seeing an uptick across all property types, that the open house attendance has increased. We're seeing offers, even on properties that have been on the market for a while, and that people are actually waiting to see if there's more inventory because they want to come out and buy.
So if you're looking to get in early on the next great neighborhood to come, some of our predictions for 2023 in Manhattan, Kips Bay and Murray Hill, where we're finally seeing a lot of developers pay a lot of attention, and in Brooklyn, Prospect Park South and Flatbush, same thing, a lot of boutique developments starting to pop up everywhere, and those are just the start.
If you have any questions about the current market, what's going on in 2023 so far, Tony and I would be happy to talk to you.